Welcome back to Sips and Rips, everyone. Today, we'll be trying out the 2026 Series 1 Celebration Box. I've never opened any year of these. This is my first one. Kind of known for their mascot cards, mascot parallels. A little of a bone to pick with that part if we ever come to it in this video, but we'll kind of get to that if we need to. Pick these up at local Walmart, Target, I believe. 50 bucks, in my opinion. I don't see the hype. Granted, I've never opened any of these. 50 bucks is a little steep, but I'm going to pair it with Hot Butcher for the World Cold Pizza. It is a cold IPA, which kind of mixes the lager yeast, lager techniques with IPA level of hopping, brewed by Hot Butcher for the World, a kind of a Chicago area brewery, I believe. Known for their small batch IPAs. Let's kind of get into it. I know that I haven't really had too many of their beers. However, I do know that they're really kind of highly regarded for the most part. So kind of excited to get into it. I'm also a sucker for a catchy name and catchy artwork. So cold pizza, kind of a middle-class delicacy, I'm sure. You know, cold pizza for breakfast. So on the pour, we got that nice golden hue. On the scent, you kind of definitely get that hop, that citrus note. And first sip, yeah, definitely get that hoppiness that kind of has tasty notes of orange zest, a little bit of dried mango. It's also only 6 ABV, so it's not that alcoholic, not that high in alcohol, so pretty easy to drink. Definitely a good beer overall, so I'm excited. So let's get into this box here. Like I said, 2026 Series 1, a little bit of extra different parallels. Hopefully, to my knowledge, you know, the Mickey Mantle Redemption rookie card is still out there, so probably in this box, I'm sure. So let's get to ripping. Pick this up today, actually, and the packs go everywhere. Probably the only time I'll ever open one of these boxes. Like I said, 50 bucks, a little bit steep for me for what I usually rip. Since, as I've said on the channel, mainly a rookie card guy, so don't really go after the high-priced cards too often. The high-priced, you know, super good autographs. Never bought a box of Cosmic Chrome, but as you can see, just your kind of standard Series 1 cards. They do print a lot of these, obviously. Colby Thomas rookie card, and we'll see. I know I saw on the back one of the new parallels. There's a Bryce Matthews insert of the 1991 kind of design, typical stars of MLB. There's one of the new inserts, perennial athletes, I believe, Nolan Arenado, and then game day drip Aaron Rodgers. So definitely like that, being Aaron Rodgers. Definitely like his card. So Ohtani, put that there. So you definitely get a lot of packs. That is one of the good parts with these. So it can be a long, fun rip, especially for kids. And we'll see once we get to a mascot card. Otto Kemp, Lenny Sosa, Seiya Suzuki on the 91, Titans of the Game, Bobby Witt, Game Day Drip, Jose Ramirez, and 8-Bit Ballers, Ronald Acuna. I definitely like this insert as well. It does say it has that nice kind of shiny feel to some of it. I don't necessarily know. I've seen these with the 3X means. If you know, leave a comment so I know. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate everybody watching. Give me good motivation to keep kind of filming these, posting them, especially when we get something real nice. Zach Neto. Backwards card of Carson Whisenhunt. This will be just a rainbow foil. Profiles by Ken Griffey Jr., PCA. Paul Skeens on the Titans of the Game. Here's our first mascot card, Paws, Detroit Tigers. So I don't know if we'll get to it, but some of them, I know the White Sox mascot Southpaw, Milwaukee Brewers Barrelman. I believe there's some more, maybe Athletics mascot, but I don't recall. All it says is mascot. It doesn't say their name, it just says mascot. Mascot, clearly just a placeholder that they didn't go back and fix. And I haven't really seen too many people point that out, but that's definitely an issue in my opinion. I think that's just laziness, poor quality control. And especially since it's happened to more than one mascot card. They definitely could have done a lot better. Owen Casey. There. Backwards card of Matt Olson. So these are only found in the celebration boxes. This is the confetti parallel, I believe. Not a bad player. Titans of the Game, Roman Anthony. Good card. Bobby Witt on the Game Day Drip. So another superstar that I like to collect. And PCA on the 8-Bit Baller. So like I said, these boxes you definitely get a lot of cards. I like that. But you'll find that there's just a lot of hype out there around them. And I'm not sold. I don't think that hype is necessarily warranted. Stars of the MLB, Mookie Betts, Jose Ramirez, perennial All-Stars, and Screech, mascot for the Washington Nationals. Let's take another sip here. Yeah. Overall, definitely a light, probably really good summery type of beer. You definitely get that West Coast IPA hoppiness to it. But a very enjoyable beer. Citra and Vic Secret Hopped Cold IPA. Carson Seymour, Jacob Marcy. He had a pretty decent World Baseball Classic, I believe. Kyle Stowers. Another turned around card, Dane Myers. The confetti parallel. Stars of the MLB, James Wood. Perennial All-Stars, Freddie Freeman, and Billy the Marlin. So parallels and whatnot, haven't really got too many of the names of the confetti parallels or the silver. Hopefully maybe we can get a numbered card in here. Jack Caglione, definitely one of the top rookies. I don't think he's having like a super great year, but it's a long season. Bobby Witt, All-Star Team, 2025 All-Stars. Stars of the MLB, Acuna. Bryce Harper on the 8-Bit Ballers. And Ronald Acuna Jr. again on Game Day Drip. So definitely like those two. Probably, possible future Hall of Famers. Ronald Acuna needs to stay healthy, but he's definitely a Hall of Fame talent. Unfortunately, the health is really kind of bitten him. CJ Cathis, Colson Montgomery. He's kind of having a slow season, but hopefully he can turn it around. That definitely has a lot of power. Roman Anthony, top rookie. Marcelo Meyer. Confetti parallel of the New York Mets. Stars of MLB, Julio. 8-Bit Baller, Nolan Ryan. And Game Day Drip, Julio Rodriguez. Have about 6 packs left. Hopefully get something really nice. Like I said, a lot of cards in here. A lot of packs to open up. 2 turned around cards. Ooh, Shohei on the back. It's obviously not going to be numbered, but we'll see. Hopefully it's one of the confetti parallels. Confetti, Spencer Strider. And not a confetti, but I don't know exactly what parallel this is. But definitely a great pull. Excited to pull that one. Shohei Ohtani. Anything of his is exciting to pull. So probably the best card of the whole rip so far. And 8-Bit Baller Mike Trout. And exactly what I'm talking about. So Baltimore Orioles. He obviously has a name. I have no idea what it is. Birdie, maybe. But definitely not mascot. And he definitely doesn't go by mascot. So That's just one thing that obviously should have been fixed in the QC. Wasn't. Who knows? I haven't seen too many people comment on it, but the thing is, like I said, it's multiple mascots that it's happened to, at least 3. This one, Barrelman, and Southpaw. So, kind of just a pet peeve that they should have fixed, but didn't. Kyle Stowers and Javier Baez. Nice. And here is opening day parallel. You can kind of see the opening day shimmer of Rafael Devers, Clark, and Aaron Judge. Excellent. So some more Aaron Judge parallels. I'm sorry, Aaron Judge inserts. So that was nice getting that Shohei, but let's see. Hopefully you can get another good card here. Ronald Acuna Jr. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the insert that looks like Panini. Yeah, I can't remember the Panini series, but not bad. Roman Anthony, Perennial All-Stars De La Cruz, and Pirate Parrot. 3 more packs. Let's take another sip here. I want to thank again everybody for tuning in. Let me know your honest opinion of these celebration boxes. Are they kind of overrated? Everybody loves them, but you get a lot of packs. I got to admit that. You get some nice parallels. Definitely kind of child geared in the sense of the mascot cards. But you can get mascot autographs. I just think that they're not something that you need to pay post-market prices for. Bobby Witt, Stars of the MLB, Lucas Giolito, still unsigned that for some reason, don't know. All-Stars, Terry Skubal, and Orbit. 2 more. Kind of one of my longer rips compared to all the other. Look at mascot. His name's obviously not mascot. So, got another one. Skubal. Make sure we're focused there. Got a lot of the good rookies, which again is a lot of what I like to collect. So I can't complain on that sense. Oh, nice. So Kyle Karros on the team border. All right, so it's making up for itself a little bit. Team border, I don't know the print run, but those can be harder to pull. Not the best name, Kyle Karros, son of Eric Karros, but it is a rookie. Cal Ripken, Juan Soto, Paul Skeens, Perennial All-Stars, and the Athletics mascot. The name's obviously not mascot. It's like pachyderm maybe, but another pet peeve. So we pulled 2 of them. So there's at least 4 mascots that have the wrong name. Ellie De La Cruz. Last pack here. Hopefully save the best for last. Peyton Tolley. Pretty good rookie pitcher. Before we see the last kind of flipped over card, let's take one last sip for the video. Definitely would recommend this beer. Hard to get. It's Hot Butcher for the world. They're kind of more of a small batch brewer, kind of a local thing, but if you're ever in the Midwest, would definitely recommend kind of seeking them out, picking them up. But let's see, Jackson Churiel Game Day Drip. A nice Jack Caglione on the 8-Bit Ballers. Mike Trout, and lastly, the Confetti, Trey Turner, Nico Horner, and Freddie Freeman. So overall, not a bad rip. Like I said, I mean, it's hard to drop a lot, $50 often on just a box of cards. But we got a lot of the good rookies. Did get some decent parallels and some decent names. The team border, not the best name, but it's a rookie, so that's good. And then finally the Shohei Ohtani parallel as well. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Let me know what you think. Please leave a like, comment. Don't hesitate to subscribe. So thanks again. Until next time, safe ripping.